Each week, U.S. Bank brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to become future leaders.
Robert, our very first future leader comes to us from Live Oak High School, where he'll take the field for the first time in a varsity football uniform after fighting an illness that threatened his life. Preseason is underway for the Live Oak football team. With every sprint and every drill, the Acorns train to endure those battles that come every Friday night. Jonathan Pinkham may be in his first season on varsity, but when it comes to fighting battles, that's a skill he has at the top of his resume.
Yeah, I remember going to the doctors. They had us do blood tests because they didn't really know what it was. When the results came back, it was ALL.
Acute lymphoblastic leukemia, cancer in the blood. John was just 9 years old, and he says he'll never forget the day he was diagnosed.
Oh yeah, it will stick with me for the rest of my life.
We thought he had the flu, and when we found out he had leukemia, I mean, it just turned our world upside down.
And just like that, John began the fight for his life.
In and out of the hospital, dealing with getting chemotherapy, losing my hair, all just the fun perks of having cancer. I just try to put a positive spin on it.
You know, John's a tough kid. You know, he never complained. You know, he said he hated cancer, and a couple times, but he fought through it. He was a tough kid.
John's fight lasted just under 2 years.
Work.
John says he doesn't remember the day the doctors told him his cancer was gone, but his dad sure does.
I think it was 9 months, and the doctor came back and said, okay, today's the day we're going to test him. And they tested him. They said, yeah, it's in remission, it's gone. It was a blessing.
Now, John visits the doctors every 3 months or so just to make sure the cancer stays gone. So far, so good. Though not all of John's teammates know just what he's overcome. That is until now.
It's almost inspiring kind of to know that he's been through so much and he can come out here and compete with everyone else. He's a trooper, what can I say? He's been through literally hell and he's fine.
John is completely healthy and playing the sport that he and his dad both love.
Hey, go.
He's now pushing his body harder than many thought was even going to be possible.
I'm working to find improvements, stuff that I can do to help my team get better and stronger to win games.
Unlike his fight with cancer, John now has his teammates and coaches to go to battle with. A battle John will gladly engage in every Friday night. John has to be very cautious about getting too much exposure to the sun because the chemotherapy used to treat his leukemia could cause skin cancer, but he's come so far, and we wish the Acorns and John the best of luck this season.
Yeah, and it's just amazing where we've come in the last 50 years or so in leukemia with childhood leukemia and the success rate in curing it.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah, very good.